Are you surprised the NFLPA would tell rookies to be like Gronk?
Absolutely. Well, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Gronk, the frat boy who just so far hasn't gotten into trouble, but he's on the edge. He's done a lot of stuff out there that maybe would have been better off not done, and nothing's happened to this point. But this whole false narrative of branding yourself, it's easy to brand yourself when you're a part of a winner, and you could put, you know what I mean? Most of the guys who play in the NFL.
Leaving the part out, Rob, tell the most important part about branding.
What about that?
That skin tone. Don't shy away from it, Rob. Tell the truth. Now, if you're going to tell the truth up here with me and Skip, tell the truth.
It's easier, okay, and you're right. It's easier for them to paint this narrative that it's cool and he's a frat boy. But if it's a brother doing some of the stuff and the antics, it would be he's a thug. He needs to pull away from the neighborhood. He's in the NFL now. He shouldn't be doing that stuff. And you're right. You're right. But I find this to be unusual. And all I was going to say was, it is easier to brand when you're a winner and you have something to brand. Most guys playing in the NFL are mostly anonymous, and there is no brand. It's a false narrative to tell people to emulate that because it's not going to have the same results.
I sure wish you could find a photo of a black guy drinking a beer and doing the parade route like this picture we got right there. First of all, if I was black, I'd be offended because you're trying to tell me I need to act white. See, I'm not good enough. My black skin and going out there and playing football is not good enough. Why not Cam? Cam doesn't get in trouble. Cam has built a nice brand through UA. But be Gronk. First of all, Skip, you remember I think it was 2011, Gronk hurt his ankle in the AFC Championship game. He was very, very limited in the Super Bowl. But moments after the Super Bowl, the video surfaced.
We saw it.
Hey, on my old show, that Monday morning, I went nuts.
I was on with you. I remember that.
I was there.
Skip, if that had been a brother, he'd have been cut on the spot. But Gronk, that's Gronk being Gronk. See, that's a narrative.
He limped through the Super Bowl and he danced.
And you could tell nothing was wrong
and
with
they lost.
Yes. My thing is that this is a narrative that's been portrayed a long time in our community. In order for you to succeed, you need to act, you need to think, you need to be white. No, you just need to go out there and produce, do not get in trouble, and let the chips fall where they may. But to this narrative that I need to go out there and act buffoonish, first of all, they're not going to allow blacks to be buffoonish. Second of all, they're not going to let blacks go out there on a parade route and chug beer.
Yep.
He gets away with things that no other, and I'm not talking about Dennis Rodman because basketball is different because they promote individuality in basketball.
And it's easy to do. There's only 5 or 6 guys that matter.
Right. But to act like Gronk, and it'll be, are you for real? I'm offended. And if I was a black athlete in that room, I would be offended because you're telling me that me being myself and being able to produce isn't good enough. I need to act buffoonish. That's not who I am. I need to be white. I can't change that. Man, the NFLPA, and they wonder why we lag way behind as far as players,
or about how about being the worst union of any pro sports?
And they wonder why we lag behind as far as monetary, as far as health benefits and things of that nature. Because you got people saying outlandish things in position. Man, this is so utterly ridiculous. I'm offended, and I wasn't even in the room.
I'm offended, and I'm white. I am.